Hey everyone, this is Ben with Solitaire Homes. Today we're taking a look at another amazing floor plan. This is the Solitaire 1883A, also known as the ACK384. So this house is going to be 18 foot wide, 80 foot long, coming in at 1,360 square foot, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. So it's a very nice house, very big. You're getting a ton of square footage, double wide square footage in a single wide. So depending on your lot, or if you just want to spend less money to get a single wide, this is what we got it for. With the frame that beefed up on this one and some of the standard features that we'll go over, I'm super excited to show this house. It's been a fan favorite for many years. So anyways, we're gonna go take a look at some of the standard features. First, we'll let you know our house is gonna come standard with R21 in our roof. We're gonna get R11 in the sidewall, and then we're also gonna get R11 in the floor, okay? We can bump the floor up to R22 if that's something that you're wanting to do. But let's go ahead and take a look at the outside. We'll come back inside and show you the features Solitaire has to offer. Come on. All right, so starting on the outside of your Solitaire ACK, we're gonna take a look at some standard features in this home. So as you see, the house is gonna be LP Smart Panel. Comes with a 50-year warranty on that product. All of our Solitaire homes are gonna have a 12-inch I-beam, and anything over 52 foot, obviously being a 80-footer, 12-inch I-beam. It's also going to give you a full-length outrigger. So as you can see, this piece here is called outrigger. That's going to come all the way to the sidewall. It's going to support your sidewall to help the house from sagging over time. Something also you're going to notice with Solitaire 18 wide, which will be the HD384 and the ACK, our outriggers are actually spaced every 4 foot, versus most houses are going to be every 8 foot. So there's something to point out. This does have beefier framing underneath it because of the size of the home. We're going to get low E vinyl windows, so very energy efficient dual pane window. As you can see, we also have a 6-inch eave around the home. It's going to do a few different things for you. It's going to keep the water off the sidewall. So it's just going to help eliminate water from running down the side, potentially leaks over time. It's also going to house our static air vents. So you can see we have our soffit vents there. And then right over here, it's going to house our shower and bathroom vents. So that's going to be the exhaust there. A lot of times they're going to put a vent on the top of the house, which we do have some for the roof space, but that's going to allow the shower air to come out the side of the house versus your roof, just eliminate any leaks over time. Okay, let's go over to the window. I want to show you a few different features we do on the window. So behind this, you can't see it here, but behind this, we do put a layer, a latex, a vapor barrier around the window just to help out with any moisture from getting into the home or damaging the smart panel. But something that we do differently that you're gonna, you're not gonna notice unless I show you, we actually have a window that's made to go with our house. A lot of times you're gonna get a cheaper version of a window that has this lip. So you can see this little piece of plastic here. This is extra. I mean, it doesn't cost that much, but this little extra piece keeps us from having a gap here. You can also see that we silicone it. So a lot of times, go look at other manufacturers, they're not gonna have this piece. You're gonna see raw smart panel in there. They can't paint it, there's no way to get it in there. And it's not gonna be siliconed all the way around the side here. So not only is it siliconed, it does have a piece in there that's just gonna eliminate the chance of leaking. So very unlikely to have a window leak in one of our homes. More likely it'll be a window failure versus around the outside. Okay, on our 18 wide ACK and HD, we do have a dormer that's going to come standard on the home. Gives a very nice residential look. It's also going to come with these beams down the side, so just something to point out there. Standard storm door there. You see we have a porch light above. We're also going to have the little shutter looks on the outside. Gives it a nice look up front. All right, coming around the front of the ACK, you can see we have your vent hood. So that's going to be your vent hood above your stove. This is going to be your water heater drain. So there's a pop-off valve and there's a pan drain. So if you ever have any issues with water heater, it's not going to leak in the home. It's going to come outside of the home. I'm going to crawl underneath the house real quick to show you another thing on the frame, but any Solitaire home over 72 feet will have what's called a sister beam, okay? I'll flash it on the screen so you can see it real quick, but I'm also going to show you underneath the home. So you're going to see we have 2 I-beams right here. See it's double thickness right there. So the reason for the sister beam is just to help distribute the weight of the home over your axles. Just make the house show up with the least amount of cracks as possible. When we go around the backside, I'll show you that Z channel cross member right there, show you the benefits of that as well. So let's get out from underneath this home. We're gonna have our dryer vent. You're also gonna have a freshwater connection, 3/4 inch PEX coming into the home. Also right there, you're gonna see we have an electrical receptacle. That's so that you can plug in a heat strip for your winter months. Basically, you get a thermostatically controlled heat strip. It'll plug in there. It has its own breaker. You can wrap and protect the lines into the ground to prevent any freeze or frost. So that's one other thing to help your home be protected over time. All right, let's go around the side. Let me go ahead and show you this Z-channel cross member. So right over here, this cross member, it's called a Z-channel. You can see, boom, bends in the metal are in a Z versus a C channel. The reason why we do that is for the forward and back motion of this house in transit. So yes, it holds the I-beams together, but it's also going to prevent a lot of cracking because we have the rigidity built into this piece for forward and stopping. So that motion there is what gives you cracks in sheetrock. Let's go look. This house is huge. It's 18 foot wide, 80 foot long, as I mentioned earlier. All right, so every house will have an electrical receptacle somewhere around the house, usually near the back door. So you see we have a GFCI protected outlet. Right over here is gonna be, oh, you can't see it. It's underneath there somewhere. Oh. Well, anyways, there's gonna be a pipe right back here where your electrician will be able to connect your electricity to the home. You got a 9-light exterior door, outswing, and you're gonna have a porch light above as well. Something we do in all of our Solitaire homes, we're gonna have a single drop outlet for our drain. So a lot of times, depending on your bathrooms, they'll have independent drains. You can see right in the middle of the screen there. With our home, everything's plumbed and protected underneath the underbelly. So you're gonna have to worry about, if you're doing it yourself, it'd be a lot easier to install. You don't have to worry about paying extra money for individual drops. So that's a lot of the outside there. Let's go ahead and go on the inside and show you what we have to offer. Real quick, right before we get inside, I wanted to let you know, most houses are gonna have a 2x6 floor joist. On this 18 wide, we're gonna have a 2x8. As you can see, the thickness there coming in the door. So we have the extra outriggers, and we also have 2x8 floor joists. So it's gonna give you a sturdier floor. Just the weight of this house, you're gonna want it. Let's get on side. There's no steps, so we'll have to jump in. Okay, so stepping into the ACK384, you're gonna notice we have a huge living room. Also a very nice kitchen as well, but let's go ahead and look at the standard features on this home. So coming in standard, you're gonna have a ceiling fan in your living room. You're also gonna get one in the master bedroom as well. 1/2-inch sheetrock throughout the home, fully tape and textured with this bouquet style texture, so very nice, unique look. It's all hand done. It's not in a spray can, guys, so this is craftsmanship at its finest. Above all of our windows, we're gonna have the cornice boxes. You're also gonna get the 2-inch blinds. You're gonna get the 2.5-inch flat trim throughout. Now we do paint that with a diamond latex paint, diamond white latex paint, so that's just gonna help prevent any type of swelling. So a lot of times, if you ever get a leak or if you come in with water, the first thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna absorb some water. Now, we want this house to last a long time, so us doing the latex paint is gonna eliminate any of that from peeling or unwrapping, because we're not wrapping it, we're actually painting it. So just something, we're protecting the wood there. Not a lot of people are doing that. You're gonna get your 2.5-inch trim up top and in your base trim here. Now, keep in mind the base trim you'll only get if you do vinyl top. So if you have carpet in the bedrooms and living room, you will not get the base trim. Just wanted to point that out, okay? So, as you can see, there's plenty of natural light in this house. We're also doing a 7.5-inch sidewall, which also allows us to do this vaulted ceiling. It gives us a huge amount of room. This 18 wide, so much open space. Some people ask, is this a double wide? So we also have our floor furnace vents. So your AC and your furnace will come out of here. It's actually pretty efficient, contrary to popular belief. Something that we do different on ours is we do wrap our duct system in R11 insulation. So your floor is gonna have R11 already. So we have R11 here, plus the R11 around your duct. Your duct actually has up to R22 surrounding it, so super efficient. You wanna be a little extra, we can actually bump the entire floor to R22, giving you R33 around the duct. So very efficient home. We've been building like this for years and they last a very long time. Okay, so let's go ahead and head into the kitchen area so we can see some of the special features we got here in the kitchen. So we do have our 36-inch bar top here, 36-inch flat bar, apologies. You can see we have plenty of electrical outlets in your kitchen for all your gadgets and anything you're gonna be plugging in. We also have a GFCI protected outlet right over here. The house is going to come standard with all your appliances, so your dishwasher, your flat top stove. We can also get this in gas, so if you didn't want, if you didn't want electric and you wanted gas, we can do that. Get your vent hood above there. It's also going to come standard with your refrigerator. It is plumbed for an ice maker, so there is water behind here with the shutoff valve. So if you're going to add ice, or your refrigerator comes with an ice maker, you'll have the water there. All right, let's get into the cabinetry. Solitaire Homes is known for our cabinetry, so we got solid ash in front, doors here, hidden hinges as well. You're also going to get this backer. So I know it's white and the titanium, you'll have a titanium wood backer, but that's just going to finish it out. You can see it's a very nice looking cabinet, very solid. It's also going to get that little crown edge all the way on the top for that decorative look there. See our countertops, we have a few different counter decors available. So this is going to be our decor 2, which is going to have your fantasy marble countertop. We have another one, decor 1, which will be Mediterranean quartz. We are also getting you a backsplash in your kitchen, coming all the way around. Okay. Stainless steel sink with your sprayer, all metal faucets as well. A lot of times you're going to get plastic faucets in these homes. So metal faucets are super important for the strength and longevity of the home. So just take a look. Our crash and ship on our cabinets there. We're also going to get you a 4-drawer bank in your, typically going to be in your kitchen. So if you want to be able to put your silverware, stuff like that in there, we got it there for you. But this house has a ton of cabinets, as you can see. So we're not lacking any storage here. This is your dining area, right over here. Something real quick now that we're looking at the floor, this is our Smokehouse Elements flooring. So it's individually laid vinyl tile. So it's not linoleum, guys, so it's a really high-end product there. Underneath that, we have 1932 plywood. So yes, we use plywood floors. We do not use OSB. Plywood is going to be a sturdier product overall, and it's just going to help with your plywood floor, with your outriggers, with your 2x8 floor joists, with our half-inch sheetrock and our 2x4 studs. That's why our homes show up with virtually no cracks. So this house came all the way from Presidio, Texas. This is way over here up by Lake Texoma, and you can see we don't have any cracks at our windows that happen in a lot of homes that are tape and texture. We're going to go look at the pantry real quick, and then we'll come back in there. So we have a nice little pantry right over here. Pantry storage. We open that up, and you can see we have plenty of shelves. We're also using wood shelves, okay? We're not using a wire shelf. We're not using metal rack. All solid wood, all wood shelves. All of our brackets are solid wood, so we're just giving you the strength that you're going to need in this home. Like this little coffee bar area right over here. All right, so let's head over here. This is your hidden utility. It's a very, very popular option for our Solitaire Homes here, so I want to open that for transit there. We'll leave that one shut. Coming on in, you can see, okay, so right above, we're going to have overhead storage above your washer and dryer area. Washer and dryer hookups. Get your dryer hookup and dryer vent there. A few things I want to show you here. Whole house ventilation. So this is so we can ventilate the air out of the home, just keep it nice and fresh. The ventilation right there, similar to a bathroom fan, just get that moisture out of here. Whole house water shut off. So if you ever need to service anything or turn off the water, we can do it there. Right here, this is a service panel to get into that piping behind the wall, so you don't have to cut the wall. So if you wanted to add like a water filter or anything like that in here, boom, you got it ready to go. There's your electrical panel there. It's a 200 amp panel. If you get a gas home, you typically come with a 100 amp. So you can see we got everything nice and labeled. You're not having to do any guesswork. Got our furnace right over here. This is where you'll be able to change out your air filter per manufacturer specs. Right over here, this is going to be your water heater access panel here. You notice we didn't put it in a closet, somewhere hard to get to, nice and easy to get to if you ever need to service this or you want to upgrade. You're going to be able to do that super easy here. Let me know what you think of this hidden utility area. A lot of people love this thing. Plenty of room too. You got a spot for a fridge freezer over there, ready to go. All right. Heading to the master bathroom. Actually, sorry, master bedroom to the master bathroom. You can see we could do vinyl tile throughout, so if you didn't want carpet, this will come standard with carpet, but if you didn't want it, we can go ahead and do it like this one is here. Ceiling fan, like I said, does come standard, but just take a look at the size of this bedroom. Guys, when this is an 18 wide, this bedroom is gonna be bigger than most double wides, and this is why. Most double wides are gonna be 28 foot long. That means each half is only gonna be 14 foot. So we're getting 14 more foot width-wise than you're not gonna get in a standard house. Okay, let's say they get a 32 wide, still gonna be bigger because each half is gonna be 16. And typically your bedroom's not gonna go across two halves. So don't take my word for it, do your research. Just look what you're getting. Again, look at all the plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see, count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6, right over here. So plenty of plugs in this house. Coming into our master closet, you can see, again, we have our wooden shelves with our wooden rods. Guys, look at, I mean, so these things are solid. Go do that to a wire rack and see if you can do that. It's gonna pull it right out of the wall. You can have, we even have area for more hanging storage back here. All right, let's head into the master bathroom. All right, so heading to the master bathroom, you can see we have our exclusive soaking tub. So a lot of people love this tub, but you know, it's hit and miss for some customers, but we just can't get rid of it. Everyone loves it. And if you don't want it, guess what? I can delete it. So if you wanted to have vanity or something over here, you know, more storage, that can be done for you as well. Tons of natural light in here. Nice fiberglass one-piece shower. Head right over here and take a look at our double vanity there. A few things I wanted to point out that are coming up or are already out. This will all be trimmed out with 2.5-inch trim, so you'll have a nice trim out there. Again, 4-drawer bank, plenty of storage here in your bathroom. Here's your toilet right over here. Toilet with your overhead cabinets. Let's head on to the guest side. This ACK384 has some of the biggest bedrooms in the guest side in a house its size. So they're huge in there. You'll see them on the brochure at the beginning, or I'm sorry, on the floor plan. Right over here, we're gonna have this nice little built-in storage area. So instead of just having a corner, utilizing that. With the 18 wide, look how big this entrance is. So this is able to give us a nice big entrance and still have a big bedroom there. Nice big guest bedroom. Like I said, we went ahead and did vinyl tile throughout on this one. Now it's gonna come standard with that light there, but we can do a ceiling fan if you wanted. Very nice. Again, we're even texturing your closets, trimming the closets out. Look at that, all trimmed out. Just the extra attention to detail is what I'm pointing out here. A lot of times you're gonna get like a paper wrapped, you know, paper wrapped here. Let's go over here so I can see a better view. A lot of times you're gonna get a paper wrap trim, okay? Up here it's not gonna matter as far as the water, like I mentioned earlier. Let's zoom in there. But we're also not gonna have a million staple holes that can't be fixed. Once we fasten the trim up to the top, we paint it. So it looks just like a regular residential house, just like a house should be. Just because you're buying a manufactured house doesn't mean you have to settle for less. You can still get more. All right, heading into the last guest bedroom. See, we got a pretty good size right there. Again, the vaulted ceiling is giving you plenty of ceiling height in here, just making this room feel nice and big. Tons of natural light. Nice big closet space as well. "60-inch tub shower combo, one-piece fiberglass, super important. A lot of times you're gonna see a 2-piece or a 4-piece shower. Guys, that belongs in an RV, not in a home. You notice all of our windows open up. You'd be surprised how many windows are just for looks for light, but don't allow fresh air in. And all the screens are off for transit. We don't want them blowing off down the highway, but every window will have a screen. Very nice. Hey everyone, there we have it. That is the Solitaire ACK384. Just want to thank you for joining me today on this home tour. If you have any questions or any thoughts, just your honest feedback, make sure you put it in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next one.